All right, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Yesterday, Will Smith actually posted a couple of photos promoting the Fresh Prince 30th anniversary that's coming to HBO Max. And first off, I gotta say, HBO Max is pulling out the stops. They're putting on new content that is definitely going to get people to subscribe. At the moment, I haven't seen anything that made me go, I'm going to subscribe because look, I got enough on my plate. What I got? Disney Plus, Netflix. I mean, alone, those aren't even $15. Wait, hang on. Yeah, that's about 16 bucks. And then YouTube Premium on top of that. So almost $30. I'm not trying to, have like a 70 a month I guess you could say budget on streaming services. But if it's a situation where something comes on that I want to review, then that's different. But as of right now, I don't think I'm going to get it. But the one photo, it's great. We got Will, second Aunt Viv, Hillary, Jeffrey, Ashley, Jazz, and come on, man, Mr. It's Not Unusual Itself, Carlton Banks. But the one photo that everyone is shocked to see is Will Smith with the OG Janet Hubert, OG Aunt Viv. And the article I'm reading is from IGN. Will Smith has shared two images from the upcoming Fresh Prince of Bel-Air special on HBO Max, and he also revealed that he sat down with Janet, who originated the role for Aunt Viv, for the first time in 27 years. Wow. All right, so basically, Smith surprised the cast when he revealed he sat down with her for an emotional reunion and a candid conversation that will be a part of the special. We know her as the original Aunt Viv for the first 74 episodes of the show from 90 to 93. Before Daphne Reed took over the role through the series, until it finished up. So, I mean, it's one of those situations where I wonder what was the trigger for them having this reunion. The original Aunt Viv. Well, Janet and Will. It just felt weird to see any kind of reunion that happened in the previous, years, whether it be the cast meeting up for like a get together, they took a photo or whatever the case is, and she wasn't there. Like, obviously there was a lot of stuff going down behind the scenes. I'm not getting into it in the video, but I wonder what kind of sparked the conversation, did Will reach out to her and, this and that, and what was the energy like? But I feel like this conversation is what's really going to bring people into the reunion special more than anything else. Kind of like the Red Table Talk, about August, in regards to the entanglement. But I don't know if this is just for the camera, and I ain't trying to sound negative. I'm just trying to be real because the world we live in today. But with 2020 being the way it is now, I mean, things are getting, just seemingly worse and worse, to losing people like Kobe, Chadwick, and I'm just naming the two off the top of my head that I felt impacted me the most because it was just shocking. If they really kind of buried the hatchet and, made peace, then I'm happy. I'm glad they were. Plus, it is the 30th reunion, so, I mean, it just wouldn't feel right. I feel like any kind of reunion without Janet would have controversy behind it because maybe she would go online and say something controversial about it. Then the fans would be like, where's the OG Aunt Viv? But I'm just glad they got together. 27 years is almost 3 decades, man. That's a long time to carry a beef, and life is short. So again, I don't know the full circumstances of how these two came together for this conversation, but based on this one photo, I'm happy that they seem to be happy, and that's what really counts. So with that being said, let me know, will you be tuning into this reunion? Will you be getting HBO Max? I don't even know if HBO Max is even out yet. I haven't really been following it, to be completely honest. So I just know that they're pulling out all the stops. And isn't HBO Max supposed to have Friends back? I know that was a big deal. So I feel like people will be subscribing to that, no doubt. I definitely believe that. So once again, guys, let me know your thoughts in regards to reunion. What are you looking forward to the most? I hope we get some very cool behind the scenes, stories, and the characters the cast talk about some of their favorite moments. And rest in peace, Uncle Phil, aka James Avery. Definitely won't be the same without him there. But we got the OG Aunt Viv. So if nothing else, I hope that the cast have stories about James and whatnot, because hell, just looking at the photo has me wanting to look at some of the first episodes myself. And To be honest, Fresh Prince is one of those shows where at during the later seasons I really wasn't invested in it like I was. Like even looking back now, I wasn't as big a fan as, well, I hate to say it, but more so, not necessarily when the second Aunt Viv showed up, but when like Carlton and Will went to college. I mean, every show at that during that era had the college season or seasons. Boy Meets World, Saved by the Bell, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, just to name a few off the top of my head. But once they went to college, it just, heck, if you want to go a little further, one-on-one. I mean, whenever the youth or the main cast go to college, more often than not, the adult figures fall to the wayside. Either they have reoccurring roles, they have smaller appearances, and the dynamic definitely changes. I mean, Boy Meets World was good. Sabrina the Teenage Witch was good. Being that I'm, an alumnus now of college, as I grew older, I appreciated those episodes more because I could relate to them. The Fresh Prince, it really didn't feel that way. I don't know why, but I just kind of, the show wasn't as good as the first few seasons. But with that being said, the reunion, can't wait for more info. Aren't they doing wasn't it confirmed that they're doing a Fresh Prince reboot, but it's going to be like a drama series rather than like the original that's more comedic, but still had serious storylines too? I don't know, but either way, thanks so much for tuning into the video. I appreciate you all for supporting the channel, and I look forward to talking to you all soon.